at college, I applied to, there's a CMU career portal. I'm sure the name's changed now, but they encourage you to apply there. You give your resumes out at the TOCs and the BOCs that I mentioned. And apart from that, you just use LinkedIn really well. As you have to use your network to score some of these opportunities. So I got my first job by just applying. Recruiters are looking for is that you can talk at what you do, what you've written in your resume. So say you're applying for a software developer role. The recruitment process for a software developer is pretty much standardized at this point. You do get like a test initially a coding test that you got to pass. And once that's done, you're called usually on-site, where you'll have a bunch of whiteboarding interviews. Some places might want you to code during the on-site interviews as well. So there's a lot of resources around how to crack one of these interviews. A lot of books too. That's a good question. The brand definitely goes a long way. So when the recruiter sees CMU on your resume, you definitely have a higher chance of getting picked up. Having said that, a lot of my friends who did not go to, a well-known school, if you will, did end up at really big, prestigious firms like Google or Amazon or what have you, based on just applying and the skills that they had. Perks are fairly similar in other big firms as well. So yeah, if you're within technology, I can speak for that. You get really good perks at most of the places I know. So that everyone knows, OPT is what you get as soon as you graduate from your degree. It's something that you can be on. I think if you're a STEM student, and correct me if I'm wrong here, for a period of 3 years. So the way I used it was, again, my first job that I got, I was on my OPT, but I did want to apply for my H1, which is your work visa, as soon as possible, because that provides a little more security than OPT that does end within 3 years. And that's fairly standard as well. Your companies would apply for your H1B as soon as you join them. Given a lot of factors, lately it has become tougher. I would say I've noticed get a company to sponsor your H1B. When I graduated, it was I think it wasn't that hard to find someone to sponsor your H1B. Any big company, they have a good legal team, and they should be able to sponsor your work visa. You can transfer jobs when you're on your H1. The process is you have to, again, the new company has to apply for your H1 transfer. So it could take anywhere from 2 weeks to 6 months at the most. I had a good time when I came here, but I came back in 2012. So based on my experience, I would say if you're really interested in furthering your education and exploring a new country. I would recommend it based on my experience.